Luke Wright, first of all, fantastic getting to your second 100 of the season. Must be delighted.
Yeah, obviously big game. Coming into it, we've had a bit of time to practice on Saturday after a disappointing result on Friday night, and delighted. I think credit has to go to the guys at the top. It was very difficult early on, especially that first session. I think to come off 2 down, we could have easily been 4 or 5 down. So credit to those guys. But it was nice to build on that.
You said then that it was a big game. Did it feel like a big game because of the fact you've won the first 2 and haven't won in 8? Did it feel like a really big game for them?
Oh, I think it's it's those sort of leagues. You see a few losses and you suddenly drop down the table, and a few wins and you suddenly look at the top. And we've had a few tough periods with injuries and with not playing well enough as well. So coming into this game, we ultimately want to be in this division. So we want to put it right, and that was about today really.
Lost the toss. Chris Nash then gets hit in the helmet by a ball that wasn't, like it was a good late delivery. Does that sort of send a few sort of tremors through the dressing room?
I think we had a bit of an idea it might do that. There's a few cracks in it. Obviously, we weren't expecting it to probably go off length, but in between, it's actually been a good wicket. It's come on nicely onto the bat, and it's kept bowlers interested. And batters can score freely if you don't put it in the right place. So we just wanted a good cricket wicket, and I think, as I said, after that ball, you take 311 or whatever we are tonight for 6 down. So we'd have snapped someone's hand off for that.
Is there a bit of extra responsibility on you today with like Yardie out, that makes Hamilton Brown out as well? That I've got to get the head down out here today.
I think anyone who gets in, it's your responsibility to go on, and batting at 5 is a lot of responsibility to a senior player. So anyone can get out early, but if you do get in, you obviously expect yourself to go on. So it was nice. I had a very quiet night on Friday night. Took the ball once in the field, got out second ball, and sat in the car for 3 hours. So it was nice to sort of put the disappointment of cricket behind me on that and go out and get some runs there.
You were really positive from the start today, then.
Yeah, I just felt if you sort of wicket, if you just tried to survive on and let a bowler bowl, you had a ball written on it. So it was trying to take the pressure, put it back on the bowlers a little bit, and luckily it was my day to do that.
What is it about you and Ben Brown batting together?
Yeah, he's played beautifully. I think we both try and score quickly. He's busy, and I suppose he cuts and pulls so well, and sometimes you have to bowl a bit fuller at him, and it probably helps me to sort of keep that length as well. But he's a relaxed sort of batter to bat with like me, and we just have a good time actually. And it's nice to look up and see another partnership.
It's been some tough days recently, particularly in the Championship. There was a real air tonight of that was Sussex's day, no question about that.
Yeah, I mean we've always prided ourselves on being a club that fights, and I think that was the most disappointing thing with Durham. We didn't show any fight. At times you could lose which way you lose, and that wasn't good enough. No matter whether we got injuries or not, and we knew that coming back, and we had 8 hours on the bus to stew over it and know that. And I think ever since that moment, it's been a bit of a turning point and real determination. The boys couldn't have worked any harder. So from the outside, I suppose looking in a day like today, obviously can reassure people that they can do it.
Was there a bit of soul searching, or do you need the coach to tell you you're not playing well, or does that come from within?
I think it's pretty obvious. I think now you've got to look at yourself in the mirror, go away. There's no point. No point. We're always a tight unit, so it's not to go away and blame each other or go into corners with teammates and say, well, he's not good doing it, he's not good enough. I think everyone knew you've got to go away and put the results, on the board and do it yourself. And that's what, as a senior player, you're paid to do and you've done before. And you have to sort of lead, I suppose, in that chance, and that's why it's extra pleasing today to do that.
Game 2 tomorrow. How do you see the track? How do you see the game going?
It's the sort of trait you could easily lose, the 4 wickets tomorrow. So it's been a good day today, but we've got to build on it. 350 plus, obviously we won. But there's a lot of good players in that dressing room. Obviously, people easily write off teams in the bottom division, but they had a great season last year. They won the 2020. They've got very good players in there, so it's not taken lightly. We've got to have another good day tomorrow to really put us in the driving seat.
Well done, great inning today.
Cheers, thank you.